Today we are asking ChatGPT what the 10 best Pokemon investments are, hands down. So I went through ChatGPT, the premium version, and asked this question. We're gonna get right into it. Give me the top 10 Pokemon cards to invest in currently. The ones that will see the most growth or the most undervalued currently. I'm looking mainly at the Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield era, but you can include any card from any era. Make sure that these cards are relevant and that you can see them growing. Also, give me what you think they're going to be right now, the current price, as well as what they're going to be in 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years. In addition, give me the reasoning why you picked the cards. So it's thought for 4 minutes and 44 seconds. And this is the complete list, all in USD, all in near mint raw conditions. The first card up, pretty obvious, but it's the Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies. The current price it's saying is $1,300, and it's saying that in 1 year, it's only going to rise about $250, be at $1,600. In 3 years, it's going to be around $2,200, and in 5 years, $3,000. And its reasoning right here is the Sword and Shield blue chip, out of print with the sky high sealed prices, iconic art, deep collector demand, PSA auction history showing sustained 4-figure results for PSA 10 despite its high pops, and signaling a durable grail premium. So basically they're saying this is number one. It's the top chase card. So of course it's going to be number one. We're going to check out all the PSA 10 raw prices, and I'm going to give my own opinion on if ChatGPT is just spewing out nonsense or if it actually has a little bit that might make sense. Now, go over to TCG Player, and it's saying it's going for around $1,625. So already off the bat, ChatGPT is wrong. I mean, it just got the price wrong right off the bat. So we can just assume that you can increase all the prices here, the 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year, by around 25%. But of course, ChatGPT, not the best at what it does. It is a chat bot, it is not a market bot. So of course, it's not gonna do the best. But Umbreon VMAX, of course, it is the chase card. I think I have one there. Beautiful card, amazing Pokemon. I do believe there are better investments, of course. I think this list, and I've seen it already. I've seen what ChatGPT has said. In my opinion, it has some great cards on the list. But if you're really looking at the most undervalued, most underrated cards that'll give you the most bang for your buck, I make a lot of videos on those. It's probably the illustration rares, very undervalued cards. ChatGPT seems to have picked the most expensive, most loved cards, so it's not doing the best. But I do believe there are some picks on this list that are actually really surprising and really good. But of course, I'm around VMAX. PSA 10 sales are around $2,900 right now. You can see the Hyper is actually really cheap. This is a super undervalued card. I can't believe this is so cheap right now. This should be $1,000. This is going to be $1,000 in 3-4 years for sure, just like the normal VMAX, of course. These are definitely going to be $1,000 cards. You can think of it just like the Gengar Mimikyu. That card raw is like $500 now. The PSA 10 is like $1,000 for just the normal Gengar Mimikyu. So I think the same thing's going to happen with these Umbreons. I mean, that's for sure. I do believe Umbreon is a great card. I don't think it's the best investment, but I do think it's iconic. Moving on, of course, Rayquaza VMAX from Evolving Skies. It's saying the price right now is $655, and we can check that out. It's around the same price, and it's saying that in 1 year it's going to be $800, in 3 years it's going to be $1,100, and in 5 years it's going to be $1,500. Now, I believe truly that in 5 years, all these cards should be way more than ChatGPT is saying, but it is basically giving the reason of Rayquaza VMAX is the second blue chip of Evolving Skies. Rayquaza is a perennial fan favorite, supply op. It's saying these random words that kind of generate these kind of buzz antics, like, oh my god, this is the top chase card, the nostalgia supported multi-year compounding. Like, what is it saying here? That's what I want to say about ChatGPT. Doesn't know its stuff like us collectors. I mean, right now, it's going for around $1,500 in a PSA 10. Again, I feel like the PSA 10 of the Rainbow Rare or just even the normal rare, really cheap right now, $150 for a VMAX that's almost as hard to pull as the actual alt art. Kind of undervalued there. Moving on, we have, of course, Giratina V alt art. Again, it's saying the price right now for Giratina V alt art is $541. That is incorrect, of course. It's $449, but you can see, I mean, it's hard to find the exact prices because, of course, right now, it's selling for around $650 near mint on TCG Player, but of course you go to a card show, you can find one for near mint for $450. So the prices are all around the place, but it's saying that Giratina is next up. It's saying that in 5 years, it'll more than double and be at $1,200. It's a top modern legendary plus Sword and Shield most coveted non-Evolving Skies alt art, strong auction liquidity, and healthy PSA submission base. Demand signals. Now, I also would mention that it's really hard to grade in PSA 10. The art is Shinji Kanda. It is a great Pokemon card. $2,200. $2,000. It is a pretty expensive, it's very expensive in a PSA 10. I do believe in a PSA 10, it's absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. If you can pick it up for $1,800, I would definitely do that. I mean, it is so rare. It is so loved. And you can see actually the higher the, I think it's called the, I think it's, I'm blanking so hard. I'm about to jump off the building. The PSA cert number. God damn, I almost didn't know it. ChatGPT is messing up right now. It's not my fault, guys. The cert number, the higher the cert number is, the more expensive the card often is. As you can see, look, down here, this was $1,800. The cert number is in the 7 millions, and right here, 12 million for the cert number. And that's why it's going for 2,000, so it's a lot more expensive. I have a little stick, that's why I sound like this. But the next card up from ChatGPT is the Lugia V Alt Art. It's saying that right now it's selling for around $328. It's completely wrong because right now it's selling for $350. It's pretty close, honestly. I wouldn't give it the wrong right away, but it's not the best what it does. In 5 years, it's gonna be $850. That's incorrect. In 5 years, this card's gonna be at least $1,500. I mean, it doesn't understand. ChatGPT doesn't get what's gonna happen to these Pokemon cards in 5 years, in 3 years. I believe it's gonna be like this, $850 in 2 years. So ChatGPT doesn't understand. It's saying that Lugia is an evergreen chase, set is printed and slowed, and the 10s are really close to 1K, suggesting headroom for raw. I can't read, okay? Please don't judge me. I invest in Pokemon cards. I don't invest in how ChatGPT talks, okay? It is saying a lot of buzzwords that's really pissing me off because I don't know what ChatGPT is trying to do here. Like, it doesn't understand the market. I don't want to say that ChatGPT is completely wrong, but I want to say that you got to trust the people in this space more than any robot that's just spewing out random details. Many people don't understand that ChatGPT isn't at the level where we can assess these things yet. There are other chatbots that might be better at this, but ChatGPT, even ChatGPT 5, the premium version, still can't do what most YouTube videos can do. But of course, in a 10, Lugia V is selling for around $1,000. $1,099, $1,025, $1,200. So I do believe that honestly Lugia V is a great card. In a few years I can see it becoming a $2,000 PSA 10, a $1,200 raw card. I can see that happening. Also, I want to give a quick shilling shout out to my business, mischiefTCG.com. I have a whole website. You can buy almost anything. Of course it says sold out right now, but don't worry. If you click right now on my website, you're going to see that it's actually not sold out and you can buy anything. You can buy any of our best sellers, our Japanese new releases. We have, Mega Braid, Mega Symphony. We have Black and White Bolt. We, of course, have all the amazing Chinese products, Surprise, Hope, Collect. We have Gem Pack Volume 2. And, of course, we have the Japanese exclusive boxes coming up. Of course, these are all going to be available once this video goes up. I just don't have the time right now. But you can decide almost anything at my shop, mischiefTCG.com. We have shipping all across the world. If you want to check that out, you can just click the link in the comment section below. You can scan the QR code on screen. If you want to check it out, that'd be awesome. You'd be supporting me. But back to the video. The next card ChatGPT is suggesting is the Espeon VMAX Alt Art. $270 currently. I believe that's incorrect. I think this card sells for only, it's saying heavily played $150. But of course, I'm not looking at heavily paid. Why would we care about heavily paid? Sometimes these sites, they piss me off, man. $270. Okay, so ChatGPT was right. Good for ChatGPT. Golf claps all around. I have to say that it's telling me that the reason we want to get ChatGPT's Espeon VMAX Alt Art is evolution anchors outside the Evolving Skies. Fusion Strike has a big print, but the SARs are very low pop, and evolution networks are effect. I can't read ChatGPT, guys. It's so like, what is it saying? Evolution network effect makes this under Evolving Skies price relative value. That's not a sentence. That's a bunch of buzzwords connected. I don't even know if I'm going to post the video. This is so annoying to listen to ChatGPT's dumbass talk about Pokemon cards. Next up, though, of course, we can see the price, $700. I believe that Espeon's a great card. I feel like Fusion Strike is just a better set to invest in than something like Evolving Skies right now. I feel like Fusion Strike is still so underrated. $1,000? Like, are you joking? Evolving Skies is going for like $3,000 right now. Fusion Strike should climb up to about $1,500 by the end of the year. I would not be surprised at all. So I think Fusion Strike as a box is better to invest in. It has 3 great chase cards in the Gengar, the Espeon, of course, and the Mew. It also has the Dancing Genesect, the Sniping and Talent. Some great cards. And Fusion Strike, an amazing set. I do believe that Espeon's a great pick. Right now, ChatGPT is really just picking the most expensive cards, the most, popular cards of the entire Sword and Shield era. So I'm really disappointed in ChatGPT right now. Next up though, a card that I actually think that ChatGPT got right. Aerodactyl V from Lost Origin, currently going for around $119. As you can see, it got that pretty right. It's going for around $90 in moderately played, but again, why do I care shit about moderately played? I want to see the near mint copies going for around $120, so ChatGPT got that completely right. It's saying that it's going to drop in a year. It's going to decrease in price, I guess, from 120 to, oh, sorry, my bad. It's going from 119 to 170, then 240, 350, and it's saying the reason Aerodactyl is going to go up is because it has prehistoric panorama art. The fuck? Anyways, art has meme virality, staying power, undervalued versus Garantina, with lower absolute dollar entry and solid collector crossover. Now, I don't know what the hell talking about meme value and prehistoric phenomena, paranorma. I don't know what it's talking about. What I will say is it's very undervalued compared to something like Garantina. Garantina is in the same set and it's 7-8 times the price. Well, of course, our boy Aerodactyl is chilling at only $380 a PSA 10. Definitely very underrated. I love this card a lot. It is very beautiful in its artwork. It has so many prehistoric Pokemon in the background. I don't know what prehistoric paranorma is. I don't know what ChatGPT is saying. God damn, it pissing me off. But I do agree. I think Aerodactyl is very underrated. I think that its estimates are also very off. I feel like in 5 years, 6 years, all these cards are going to be $1,000, just like the tag team alt arts from the Sun and Moon era, or even like the, I wouldn't say black and white because those are extremely old. Those are now mid-era. Many people consider that vintage. That doesn't make sense. It's obviously mid-era, okay, unless you've been here for a year, which is nothing wrong with. I just want to say that Aerodactyl is definitely undervalued, definitely underrated. Will be way more than what, in 5 years, $300? No, it's definitely going to be way more. ChatGPT is absolutely messed up right now. This card is super underrated. Now, Machamp also a great pick from ChatGPT. ChatGPT is finally getting it right. I really didn't think it was going to get it right for a while. After I saw Umbreon, Rayquaza, and Giratina, I'm like, oh my god, it's just picking the most normie picks ever. But Machamp V, right now at $112. That's what it's saying the price is currently. I'm really surprised that's the price. I mean, 138, okay, got it a little wrong, but for a card that looks this beautiful, it is helping all these people with its 4 hands. It has carrying plates, it's carrying what looks to be a bag of rice, it's carrying umbrellas, it's carrying, I think, some kind of mango fruits. Beautiful artwork, beautiful Pokemon card. I think this is definitely underrated. Right now on a PSA 10, it's going for around $380. I think this is super underrated as well. That's $500 Canadian if any of you are Canadian listeners. Very, very cheap right there. I think this is definitely a pickup. It's just more beautiful every time I see it. I think there's more detail, more art every time, and I feel like it truly is a piece of artwork. The gray background looks really nice. I was talking to a friend about the gray background the other day, and he was saying they look extremely ugly except for alt art and SIR Pokemon cards, which I agreed on. I think that the yellow looked better on their own Pokemon cards. That's a hot take. That's a random take. Right now, it's saying that Machamp's going to be $300 in 5 years. Don't know what it's talking about because, of course, this is going to be at least $700 in 5 years. ChatGPT doesn't know its numbers. It doesn't know absolutely anything. You are just a stupid robot, ChatGPT. Please don't take my brain over in 5 years. But we're going to see. It says that Machamp V, the reason it's picking it for this list is it has a kitchen scene alt art with a strong organic demand. AR, sealed is cheaper than Evolving Skies, Lost Origin, but this card keeps punching above its set. Classic mid-cap compounding profile. The fuck? I don't know what that means. I think it's trying to say that it's cheap, but it could have just said it's cheap without saying kitchen scene, alt art with strong organic. I don't know what it's talking about, okay? I believe, yes, it's very underrated compared to most cards in Astral Radiance. I think it's the best card in Astral Radiance. Many people say it's the Starmie V with Misty. Some people say it's I think it's Garchomp V, Trainer Gallery with the Cynthia. I believe it's the Machamp V, looking absolutely beautiful. Definitely a pickup. And Mewtwo V-Star, another card that it's suggesting. I do believe that Mewtwo V-Star is absolutely beautiful. A great Pokemon card for sure. As you can see, Mewtwo V-Star, Galarian Gallery, Crown Zenith, an amazing card. Definitely one undervalued, underrated. It's gone up 16% in the last 3 months, which is, I mean, it tells because Crown Zenith is an amazing set. In a PSA 10, this card is going for around $350. This is actually cheaper than the Charizard Promo V-Star. That's the actual connecting art. As you can see, it's fighting Charizard. There's another version of it where Charizard's fighting it. I do believe that Charizard version actually looks a little bit better, but I have to say, still a beautiful card, beautiful artwork, definitely undervalued. I think ChatGPT actually got that one right. So congratulations to ChatGPT on that one. In my opinion, it definitely has a place in my heart. And the reason it's putting Mewtwo V-Star in this list is because it has an iconic Mewtwo versus Charizard composition. Crown Zenith is a sun-setting, concentrated value in few gallery hits This one leads on our prestige and recognition. Okay, ChatGPT, you're getting fancy with the words. I see it. Right now it's saying it's $66, which is around actually the price. I'm not going to check it again. As you can see right here, look. It's around, whoa, okay, wait, what the heck? ChatGPT got it way off. It's saying it was $60. No. ChatGPT, oh boy, oh buddy. No, you got that completely wrong, buddy. No. This whole thing is completely off. I'm gonna give my own take because ChatGPT doesn't know how to do this. Right now, currently raw 120. In a year, it's gonna be 170. In 3 years, it's gonna be around 340. And in 5 years, it's gonna be around $800. That's my prediction. It's probably gonna come right because I'm just the messiah when it comes to Pokemon cards. I would not be surprised. And on to the next one. The next card on our list is the Iono SIR from Paldeevolved. Paldeevolved, a beautiful, great set, currently exploding in price. Right now it's saying that it's going for around $42. We can check on TCG Player and we're seeing it's going for around $50, so it's not that off. I'm not going to give ChatGPT some slack. I realize you got to love the AI before it loves you back, so I agree in that sense that right now it's saying it's going to be $60 in a year? No, it's going to be $100 in a year. In 3 years, it's going to be $100? Nope, it's going to be $250 in 3 years. And in 5 years, it's going to be $130. Incorrect. It's going to be $600 to $800 in 5 years. Now, you can obviously see that with other SIR trainer Pokemon cards from the Sun and Moon era, like I think it's not Lizia's Appeal. It is the Elysia card. There is the Misty's card, the Synthic card. There's so many like waifu Pokemon cards that have gone crazy in price. And saying it's going to be 130 raw is just completely wrong. And I can't believe ChatGPT would just be so blasphemous in saying that the waifu Pokemon cards would be more expensive. But of course, right now in PSA 10 is going for $160, $155, $147, $157, basically an $150 to $160 card. On a card you can find this for $140 pretty easily. I do think Iono is very, very underrated. In many of my opinions, many of my videos, I've mentioned Iono, and I do believe it's super, super underrated, undervalued. Paldeevolved is a great set, some great chase cards. I do believe that this is an amazing pick. And last but not least, a card that I feel like might be the best performing card on this entire list in terms of ROI. Charizard V Alt Art from Brilliant Stars, currently going for $185. ChatGPT, are you right? Let's see. Currently it's showing the damage condition, and right now, raw 227. ChatGPT, golf claps around. You are pretty close. It's saying in 1 year it's going to be $230. 3 years it's going to be $350, and in 5 years it's going to be $500. Now, ChatGPT, I think you were actually right about some of these things. In my opinion, in 1 year it's going to be around $300. In 5 years, it's definitely going to be around that $1,000 mark. In 3 years, it's going to be around $700. I do believe this is an extremely undervalued card. It's saying that it is an evergreen Zard in high print set, but the Venusaur battle art plus huge collector base creature a patient ladder up path as pristine copies dry up. Now, what it's trying to say is that it's pretty rare and the pop report's really low, but ChatGPT just can't articulate it like you and me humans can. So stupid. I wanted to say that beautiful card. I do agree it's going to go up. PSA 10s are currently around 280. That was weird. I don't know what this one is. That's of course the Japanese one. Of course I got that wrong. No. It's going for around $800 in a PSA 10. I was going to say this makes no sense at $250, $280. I'll pick up a copy myself. No, it's going for around $850, $800. You can see if you scroll down more past these full art cards, of course I didn't look up. You can see there's some for $650, $730. It's around an $800 PSA 10. And in my opinion, it is pretty undervalued right now. Definitely a pickup. But that was a list. Now, ChatGPT overall got a few cards that are just completely wrong. That I mean, the prices weren't even on point. a couple cards that are very, very undervalued that I do agree, like the Aerodactyl, like the Machamp, like the Mewtwo V-Star, Iono, and Charizard V. The last 5 cards on this list were absolutely phenomenal. The first 5 were just normie picks that I could have found off any random ass YouTuber that only rips packs, or any Pokemon people who just only understand the card game. It's really, really weird that it was just picking the most like sane Pokemon cards. I did tell it to pick the most undervalued, and it's not picking the most undervalued, it's picking the most popular, which kind of annoyed me. Its wording and why this should grow thesis is very kind of buzzwordy, and I feel like it almost is trying to sell me on it instead of just telling me why. So that's my review on ChatGPT. Do not buy ChatGPT for these reasons. No, that's not the video. It is asking ChatGPT which Pokemon to invest in, and I think it did some pretty good things overall. I think it wasn't too bad. That was the list, that was the video. If you enjoyed, tell me in the comment section below, is ChatGPT a stupid robot, a clanker, or is it the smartest piece of equipment you've ever used, and it's the only reason you got Pokemon cards because of ChatGPT? Let me know in the comment section below. Check out my shop, mischiefsuchi.com, for Japanese and Chinese Pokemon cards, and I hope you have an amazing day. Peace!